Welcome to Women's Rugby Rundown at 170 for September 2nd through the 8th. Hong Kong upset Japan in the semifinals at the first stop of Asia 7 series, while China took the title and extended their unbeaten streak. The Red Roses triumphed over France at Kingsholm, Scotland powered past Wales at Hive Stadium, and South Africa dominated the Barbarians in Cape Town. Oceania Rugby suspended PNG Rugby after non-compliance with multiple Rogue Rugby directives. 4 key matches are on the horizon this weekend, and we round up all of the global premier and club competitions worldwide. Get ready for a journey through the latest in women's rugby. This is your Women's Rugby Rundown, and we're about to kick off. Let's start off with some Sevens news. The first stop of the Asia 7 series in Incheon, South Korea, marked the first time that Japan missed a final since 2015. They were upset in the semifinals by Hong Kong. China, continuing their unbeaten streak, claimed the title and are on their way to their 7th Asia crown, their last one coming in 2022. Argentina are back in camp ahead of the South American Rugby Women's Sevens Championship in Lima, Peru. That'll take place on October 26th through the 27th. The USA Eagles Sevens team is wasting no time after their bronze medal in Paris. They have 25 athletes invited to a high-performance camp so they can see the future of the sport. In 15's women's rugby news, the Red Roses secured a commanding 38-19 victory over France at Kingsholm Stadium with over 7,500 fans watching as they ran in 6 tries, 2 each from Marley Packer and Jess Breach, plus scores from Helena Rowland and Lucy Packer, along with 8 points from the boot. In the Scotland versus Wales match, Scotland had a slow start, but they kicked it into top gear with a flurry of tries to beat a stoic Welsh side 40-14 at Hive Stadium. As GH Media points out, since ending their 12-test losing streak in April 23, Scotland has won 9 of their last 12 matches. South Africa put together a dominant 59-17 win over a star-studded Barbarian side at DHL Stadium in Cape Town, running in 9 tries to 3. Oceania Rugby has suspended Papua Rugby Union after repeated non-compliance with orders from World Rugby. They missed the first round of the Oceania Rugby Championship earlier this year, and this comes after months of dialogue. Of course, we're showing a picture of the players here, and that is not their fault. This is their union's fault. But this is not what we want to see in women's rugby. In our look ahead from our fixtures and results page, there are 4 matches this weekend. Italy versus Japan, which is a tantalizing one. These teams don't play each other very often, and they're both ranked middle of that top 10. Then, of course, England taking on New Zealand, a rematch of the 2021 Rugby World Cup in New Zealand. That one is going to be tasty. Scotland versus Fiji. Scotland, of course, on that streak of wins. Can they take down Fiji? And then Ireland and Australia. This one has a particular significance as Ireland marks it as their celebration kickoff of their 150th anniversary of rugby. The defending champion, Colorado Grey Wolves, will face the All Blues in a rematch of the 2023 final at McPherson Stadium on September 4th in the Legacy Cup final. To get there, Colorado beat New York 33-5, and the All Blues beat Life West 33-21. The J.J. Stewart Memorial Trophy changed hands once more while Waikato and Canterbury secured convincing wins, and Counties Monaco Heat remain unbeaten, leading the table after round 4 of the Dr. Farah Palmer Cup. Loughborough, along with Exeter and Ealing, hit the ground running in the PWR Up Series. Round 3 of the Arnold Clark Premiership sees Corstorphine remain undefeated at the top, while Hillhead Jordan Hill suffered their first loss to Watsonian, and Harrods narrowly edged past Geary. That does it for us this week. Of course, there is more news on our site at yscrugby.com, and never miss an episode of Women's Rugby Rundown by subscribing on Spotify, Patreon, YouTube, and of course, any social media platform.